I don't know about you, but I've found that if somebody comes at me with an opposing point of view and they don't have a relationship with me, I find that I always will just be guarded. And I think it's probably human nature. You feel like somehow you're being attacked, and so you can't even receive that information at that point. You're just like, you put up the walls. I think that's also true when we come to places of differing points of view, laws that are going to be talked about and discussed that are in opposition to places of our faith that we know that would be not in keeping with biblical truths. But I also realize that when you start to build relationships with some of our lawmakers and realize they are good-hearted, they really feel like they're trying to do what's best for people. But if we come at it in a combative way, to say, let me tell you why you're wrong, all it will do is create this wall and hit a wall. So if we really approach it that every person has value, every person has dignity and worth, that when we spend the time to build a relationship and understand their story, and hopefully they'll understand our story, I just think a perspective is sometimes off, and good-hearted people who are making decisions will hear testimony and hear these stories, and they respond to compassion of like, we should have freedom, of course, but realizing that sometimes the freedom that we think, the laws that we think are going to give people these levels of freedom actually creates greater bondage. So for us, I do feel like the church needs to be a prophetic voice, but needs to be a voice with care, concern, and love, and realizing that we need to build relationships, that we need to understand that everybody has value. Maybe they're ones that we need to sit down and have a conversation so they can understand a point of view and understand that there are people who really care, not about an issue, but about how issues affect people, and realizing that it's for us as Christians, as pastors, as church leaders, that our ultimate thing is to see people walk in freedom, walk in hope, have love, and that means it's for the lawmaker as well it is for those laws that are affecting people's lives. That our job is to offer hope, to offer truth, but we need to do that in a place of love.